The event, organized by a coalition of environmental activists, was held in Port Harcourt to commemorate the 84th posthumous birthday of the late crusader for environmental and human rights, Ken Saro-Wiwa. Ken Saro-Wiwa and 8 others, known as the Ogoni 9, were executed 30 years ago for alleged treasonable felony, though they were recently granted a state pardon and national honors.
Unfortunately,
the gathering drew activists, policymakers, and community leaders who renewed their calls for environmental justice for the Niger Delta.
For now, we are going to take.
Falana further alleged that the trial and execution of the Ogoni 9 were not acts of justice, but rather tools of state coercion.
I'm going to set up a team of lawyers who believe in environmental justice, to initiate a major legal struggle to force the government of Nigeria to reclaim your land that has been despoiled.
Now,
at the memorial, environmentalist Nimo Bassi and other speakers renewed calls for accountability, urging the government to sanction defaulting oil companies and ensure a comprehensive cleanup of Ogoni land.
Everything documented has been validated by the UNEP report of 2011, whereas the UNEP report said that all the waters in Ogoni land are contaminated, and some places hydrocarbon had gone down into the soil by 10 up to 5 meters. When HYPREP started digging up the land at LMA area, I believe at Lot 2, they found that the oil had gone as deep as 10 meters.
Civil society leaders emphasized that Ken Saro-Wiwa's legacy remains a powerful rallying point for environmental justice and restoration across the Niger Delta.
It was not until recently, about 9 years ago, that the actual cleanup of Ogoni land started. And the recommendations of UNEP are quite clear. It is that the cleanup will take between 25 to 30 years. That report also said that it will require that no extractive or repollution activity happens in Ogoni land within that period.
Speaking exclusively to Channels Television, Femi Falana, SAN, outlined his legal roadmap to ensure justice for affected communities and compel corporate accountability.
We are going to file more cases locally with a view to challenging our cause to appreciate the need to promote environmental justice, and the Supreme Court has led the way in the case of Center for Air Pollution and NNPC, where the Supreme Court has now interpreted that the African Charter on Human and People's Rights Ratification and Enforcement Act is applicable, particularly Article 24, that has to do with the right to safe environment.
3 decades after Ken Saro-Wiwa's execution, his fight for justice continues to inspire fresh demands for environmental accountability and genuine development in the Niger Delta. Deborah Balama, Channels Television News.